Shannon, what do we know about the development that it's now going to be an open testimony and it will take place on Thursday?
Expect there to be some fireworks and an action-packed testimony. And, you know, nothing with Jim Comey has been dull in his past testimonies. I don't expect this one to be either. We also learned this week that a letter had been sent to a lot of the key members of the Trump campaign asking them for information. And I expect that that's going to continue. You know, Jared Kushner has also volunteered to testify in front of the committee. It's unclear if he received one of these letters asking for additional information, but he was very instrumental in this campaign. So if there is an investigation relating to the Trump campaign, you can also assume that Jared Kushner, who is instrumental in that campaign, will be involved or questioned to some extent.
Shannon, how much will we learn? A lot of this will fall under classified information still. So how much will, you know, the former FBI director be able to say openly, you know, given that it's going to be broadcast worldwide, how much will he be able to say and how much will he have to self-redact?
Yeah, I think there's certainly, I mean, I think you're right. You make a good point. If everyone's expecting for all the answers in the world to be addressed, that might not happen. You know, there's still going to be things he can't talk about, that he's not going to want to talk about in public. But I do think that, you know, that he is going to lay things out and make his case. And I don't think he is, you know, historically hasn't been overly cautious about, you know, laying out, you know, the truth as he sees it or his perspective on things.
Shannon, what could develop from this? I mean, what are legal experts saying in Washington? Might this bring other people into the fray? So far, we only have a handful of names, but they now do include people like Jared Kushner.
Yeah, it just is this continual cloud over this White House that it's hard for them to get out of and talk about other things. We've had a few relatively quiet days of, you know, leaks or new twists and turns in this investigation. And, you know, and last week in the president's trip, there was a little less focus. But it's sort of like next week with this Comey testimony, will be right back into the fire. And that'll be the distraction and the talk and the focus. And the White House is really trying to figure out a way to get on offense and to get out from under that and to get talking about something else, like their, you know, incredibly ambitious domestic agenda.